Hey guys, it's Melissa here from melissaoatman.com. I wanted to jump on here today and wish everyone a happy Father's Day. And I thought I would do a message for those of you who have lost their fathers. And even if you haven't lost your father, I'm going to pull some oracle cards, so you may get some messages here for you for the upcoming week. But I know that it can be really tough around Father's Day if your dad is no longer with you. I'm fortunate enough to still have my dad, but he lives far away from me, so I only see him once or twice a year, so it's also tough. And my children lost their dad a few years ago, so I understand. I lost my mom 2 years ago to pancreatic cancer, and Mother's Day is always a very tough holiday for me. So if you are grieving a loved one right now, I understand. I am totally with you. If you're stuck on that grief journey, I do have a book that I wrote, Beautiful Mourning, about my journey in losing my mother to pancreatic cancer. And it goes through the 5 stages of grief, and then also gives you some tools and for tips for how to work through each of those stages of grief. And I also tell my story and what it was like for me going through each of those stages of grief and trying to get through it and heal and be better on the other side. So if that's you and you're stuck in that grief journey, check that out. My book is available on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and it's also available on Apple Books. I also have a guided meditation for healing grief, and if you're interested in that, that is in the link in my bio. I have a free guided meditation for healing grief, because I know it can be really tough, especially this time of year. It's like these holidays trigger you, and it brings back all of the flood of memories. And of course, a lot of them are beautiful memories, but then sometimes it brings up that bittersweet stuff too. So it's really hard, and I understand that. So if you are missing your father on this Father's Day, please know that I'm sending you lots of love. And I thought I would pull some cards from the Talking to Heaven deck to see what messages your loved one would like to give for you today. And then I'm going to pull some oracle cards just to give you some messages for the upcoming week. So think about your lost, I wouldn't say lost, that sounds so weird, but your departed loved one. They are still very much with you. They're just in a different dimension, in another form. They're in spirit, but they always are with us and want to be a part of our lives. So let's see what messages we have. Yeah, you can't make this up. The first one says, I am not dead. Your relative, your dad, wants you to know that death is just an illusion. They've just graduated to another level where we will soon join them too. I think the way that we experience and treat death here can be so traumatic, and really we're upset and mourning for their loss, but they are very much with you. They're very much feeling better, because it says, I have no more earthly worries. And sunflowers are on this card, so sunflowers may be an important thing. I have a sunflower tattoo for my mom. She always used to sing, You Are My Sunshine. So no earthly worries. So they are doing just fine. And I was met by so many loving people, so don't worry about them. They are with your family that were there. And some of you who might be grappling with this, it was my time to go. You know, my mom had cancer, and we tried so hard to fight and save her. And it was so frustrating, and we felt so guilty that we didn't do all the things we should have done maybe. And the thing is, our time of death here and birth is predestined. And there's nothing you can do to change that if it's someone's time to go. So if you're feeling guilt over that, it's time to let that go. And it's 10:10 on the clock as I'm saying that. I talk about that in my book. I have a whole chapter on guilt and how to let go of the guilt you feel, because it can be so extreme sometimes. And it said, although you may not understand, everything happens for a reason. So maybe you didn't understand why they had to go when they did. You won't understand that until you get to the other side and you've graduated and also gained your wings, right? But know that everything happens for a reason. It was their time to go. And it says, remember me by the happy memories we created. Maybe you're looking at photos today, and when you do that, they are right there with you, looking at those photos with you. You might feel their presence around you. They're always trying to get your attention to let you know that they're still with you. And you have, life is a series of choices. Choose love. So they're wanting you to choose love in every situation instead of being angry and resentful. Choose love. And then you have heart clouds here, so you may see hearts all over the place too. And we are so connected. They are still very much so with you. You may feel them when you're near water. So these are beautiful memories. They just want you to know they're still with you. They still love you. They had to go at that time. They have no more earthly concerns. They're doing really well. I think that's a beautiful message. So we're going to pull some oracle cards right now to give you some messages for the upcoming week, just maybe what the universe wants you to know. So I'm going to use my Goddess Guidance deck by Doreen Virtue to see what wants to come out for you. So we have Unconditional Love, Mary Magdalene, and it's love yourself, others, in every situation, no matter what the outward appearance may be. So if you are having an argument with someone, maybe you're just not seeing eye to eye, choose love. And they said that in the deck too. Choose love. It's all about love. And when you have a chance, and there's a choice in life to choose fear or to choose love every time. And then you have bodies of water. Spend time near water, such as a lake, river, or the ocean to recharge your batteries. And I just said you may feel more connected to your loved one when you're around water, and they're just telling you, go to water. So that's funny. You can't make that up. They're always aligned. And then you have fairness. This situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. So if you have been in conflict with someone, it's going to resolve itself. It's going to work out, and it's going to be fair for everyone involved. And then you have Guinevere, true love. The romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver you great love. So if some of you have been hoping for a romantic relationship, know that the universe is bringing it to you, but you have to love yourself first. Of course, that's always important. And you have Aphrodite, inner goddess, which is telling you that. Awaken the inner goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. Yeah, you have to love yourself first. But you are worthy and deserving of all the love, and it's coming into you. So that's beautiful and amazing. I hope that makes you happy and excited because you have a lot of good things coming in. All right, so I hope that those messages were helpful and that they resonated. Again, don't forget, if you need help working through your grief, my book, Beautiful Mourning, Beautiful Mourning, A Guide to Life After Loss, is available now on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and also Apple Books. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Happy Father's Day. Sending you lots of love and light. And I will talk to you soon.